Hi, it's Richard here from the Siebel Hub with the first of our Siebel IP2016 videos. I hope many of you followed along with our photorealistic story this week and were able to install your own virtual machine. Let's log in, and we're going to call this video, this first one, my first. Oh, that's very good. I think I'll upgrade just for that icon. So anyway, what have we have new here at first glance? Well, we have the new super hiding and showing menu button. Okay. Let's see what else immediately jumps to mind. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go and look at the toolbar and see if the toolbars have been tidied up or if we're still carrying, for legacy payload purposes, bitmaps in the HTML code in case we have a browser that doesn't like using web fonts. You may call me mad, but it's the sort of thing that irritates me if it's not there. Ah, there we are. We can see that the icons are still there in the HTML code should we need them. And yes, they look just as terrible as they always did. Okay, so moving swiftly on to a subject that is going to interest perhaps more people, let's take a look at something from the sitemap. Sitemap, no changes. Let's go to accounts and to the accounts list. Here on the accounts list, I wanted to point out the predefined query drop-down sitting up here. I quite like it. I could do with a label reminding me where it is, because now there are several blank white boxes up in the top right-hand corner. Speaking of blank white boxes, let's try the advanced find. So I click once to get advanced find, then I click a second time to get accounts, and now I enter my data and I click go. Don't like that, way too many clicks. Let's choose quick search. And now what am I supposed to do? The box doesn't work anymore. No, doesn't click. No, not sure what all that's about. Let's move on to something else. Hey, this is Back to the Future. If you want to send a page or a wireless message back to 1985, you can. The communications, aka the customer dashboard, is still here. One thing that annoys me about the customer dashboard is if you open it using that button on the toolbar and then close it again, when I now go to the menu and I go to view, I can't choose open customer dashboard. I can only choose update, which doesn't seem to make much logical sense to me, but what do I know? Okay, and it brings it back, fair enough. As you know, in these first videos, I like to experiment with some of the more esoteric features, so let's go and take a look at something else from the sitemap. For me, these are weird and wonderful things that are good options for deciding, or good options for understanding whether progress has been made with some of the more exotic applets. Some of you will know that I ran a series a while back called the Genesis series, where we discussed the genesis of various applets, i.e. the jQuery libraries that were used. Let's take a look. Okay, the list applets. Let's take a look at this list of accounts. So we've got our nice, smooth, scrolling set of business cards. I like that very much. So that appears to have been tidied up a bit. The map is still, of course, Oracle Maps. And now when I put my mouse on it, oh, that's a shame. Let me get rid of that. How do I get rid of this? Okay. I get a 1972 tooltip. I'd like something a bit more exotic than a tooltip. Okay, I can click view details, I know, but nice to see that the mouse now works with this. The mouse now works with the map, which is very good. Oops, I have accidentally used the mouse too many times, but as you can see, it's quite smooth. Oh, I like that. I promise you I'm using the mouse, as you can see. The mouse wheel, I should be more specific. Let's go back to the sitemap and let's look at another kind of applet that always used to bug me in previous releases, the organization analysis, because it didn't look very nice. And I have to say, it doesn't look exactly great here. What on earth is 00255? That sounds to me like some kind of RGB color notation. And there's a little I for italic, I think, in there as well. So those out of the box don't look very nice. I don't like this cheap tooltip. Can we not have some sort of jQuery dialogue or something instead of this? Try reading this unless you happen to have a telescope to hand. Let's drag it. Oh, I really don't like I mean, I love JS Plum. It's a great library, but frankly, these need to be tidied up a bit. Speaking of JS Plum, my own particular favorite was the iHelp designer. Let's go see the iHelp designer and see if it's got any more fun and friendly. Let's just click on that one. And yes, I know I'm using a small screen, and yes, I know it's not very realistic, but frankly, how on earth do you expect me to read this without either throwing the computer out the window or just laughing so loud it hurts? See you for the next chapter very shortly.